Hi guys, today I'm going to make you these delicious banana fritters. They're a great snack and very easy to make. I'm using 4 ripe bananas, should be about 1.5 cups of mashed bananas, 1 cup of all-purpose flour or maida, and 1/2 cup of wheat flour. The wheat flour adds a nutty taste to the fritters. 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. You can use a little less or more depending on how sweet your bananas are. You can use brown sugar or Jaggery. 1/4 teaspoon salt and 1 teaspoon baking powder. We'll need 1 teaspoon of ground cardamom. I'm going to crush these pods up and just use the seeds. A tablespoon of ghee melted. If you don't have ghee, you can substitute butter. Those are all the basic ingredients. Now what I like to do sometimes is after I make the batter, in half of the batter I'll just put some sweetened coconut flakes for those who like coconut, so you can add that if you'd like. You can also add in some chopped nuts if you like. The fritters are sweet enough, but a little powdered sugar on them looks even prettier. And kids always love a little powdered sugar on their fritters. As you can see, we're not using any eggs or milk, just a few basic ingredients that you already have in your kitchen. Peel the bananas and put them right in the bowl. These are ripe and sweet. Take any of the strings off. Mash them up with a fork or a mixer. Since these are ripe, they're really easy to mash up, and you don't really need to pull out your mixer. It's just another thing to wash. It goes very quickly. They don't have to be completely pureed. As long as they're mashed well, it's fine. It's okay if there are a few small chunks. That looks good. Now I'll add the brown sugar and 1 tablespoon of ghee, melted, or butter. Just mix that up. That's done. Just crush up the cardamom. Just remove the pods. This is about 10 cardamom pods. I love cardamom, it's one of my favorite spices. These fritters are more Indian style because I'm using cardamom and jaggery and ghee. Of course you can modify these, you can add cinnamon instead or a little bit of nutmeg. Just crush the seeds up into a fine powder. I use 10 cardamom pods and this is a teaspoon of powder. Add the cardamom powder to the bowl. To the flour, add the baking powder and salt. Mix that up. Now put the flour into the banana mixture. Put half in first. Then put the other half in. You don't want to overmix it, just enough to incorporate all the flour. This looks good. Now we can go ahead and fry these. Now if you want to put the coconut flakes or the nuts, you can put it in the whole batter or just divide it up in half and put it in half the batter. I'm going to take half the batter and mix it with my coconut. So you get 2 kinds of fritters out of 1 recipe. The coconut and banana smell really nice together. Let's go fry these. The oil's ready. We can cook our fritters. I'll make the ones without the coconut first. Use a tablespoon and just drop in the batter. It doesn't have to be any particular shape. Don't make them too big because you do want the fritters to be cooked in the middle. About this much, about a tablespoon. As for the oil, you can use vegetable oil or canola oil, coconut oil. I'm using half coconut oil and half canola oil. Also, don't overcrowd the pan when you're frying. Fry them until they're golden brown on both sides. It should just take a few minutes on each side. Drain them when they're finished cooking and put them on a paper towel lined plate. You can see they're cooked on the inside and crispy on the outside. I have to taste these. They're absolutely delicious. Just the right amount of sweetness. These should be a deep golden brown color. And they taste better when they're a little bit darker. Now I'll fry the batter with the coconut added. You should get about 20 to 24 fritters with this recipe. The coconut fritters are done. Just drain them and put them on a paper towel lined plate. There's the beautiful coconut fritter. It's very hot, but I have to open it. There it is. You can see the lovely pieces of sweet coconut inside. The outside is nice and crispy. I'll give it a taste. The coconut ones are even better than the plain banana ones. They have a more dessert-like, deeper flavor to them, especially because they're sweeter. If you want to put powdered sugar on them, just put the powdered sugar in a little sieve. Sprinkle the powdered sugar all over the fritters. See how beautiful that looks? I hope you try these delicious crispy fritters. You can also put powdered sugar in a paper bag, put the hot fritters in there, shake it up, and they'll be beautifully covered with the sweet powdered sugar. I love to read your comments, so please feel free to leave them below. Subscribe and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.